Stocks are certainly poised for a strong performance as progress combats the pandemic, and experts also predict the global economy will recover from its coronavirus-related woes next year. But it will most likely revolve around the pace and effectiveness of factors like vaccine rollouts for COVID-19, along with a new White House administration running the show. 2020 has stretched the volatility of the stock market, but that has been more of an advantage than a disadvantage for shrewd investors. When looking for good stocks, it's always advisable to ignore the short-term volatility and focus on the long-term with a low-cost diversified portfolio. As nations race to reach the coveted post-pandemic phase, let us walk you through some of the 10 best financial investments for 2021. Before we get onto that, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us out a lot with the YouTube algorithm and lets us know that we are helping to enrich lives out there. And without any further ado, let's get on to the video. Number 10. Disney. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, Disney stock got slammed as the Dow Jones Company closed its theme parks and suspended Disney Cruise Line departures. The pandemic's economic effects won't last forever. Some Disney theme parks recently started reopening, but with strict limitations. The company's business was on strong footing before the outbreak. There can be a pinch of tension for the short-term investors, but there's no need to worry about the long-term money-making potential of the House of the Mouse. The Disney Plus streaming service has turned out to be a savior for the organization. Disney Plus is growing faster than expected. It's only existed since November 2019, and it already has nearly 75 million users globally. Disney has recently also announced that it is going through a major restructuring which saw the giant brand's shares increase by 3%. After the close of November 12th, Disney reported a $14.71 billion in revenue. Disney is worth $318.14 billion. Disney stock has a current price of $175.72, with the highest target price of $182. Number 9. PayPal. PayPal Holdings operates as a technology platform and digital payments company that enables digital and mobile payments on behalf of customers and merchants worldwide. Simply, PayPal is the world's largest digital platform that provides money transfer services. PayPal boasts a consistent track record of earnings and sales growth, stretching back to at least 2010. In the latest quarter from November 2nd, PayPal earnings rose 41% with a revenue climb of 25% to $5.46 billion. It has over 375 million users worldwide. PayPal has a total worth of $250 billion, and it is showing no signs of stopping. For 2020, analysts expect the firm's earnings to grow 28% to $3.78 a share and another increase of 20% to $4.54 in 2021. With the world turning to digitalization, investing in a digital payment system can't make you face anything but profit, can it? The stock price of PayPal is now $214.06 and the highest price of $215. Number 8. Alibaba Group Holding Limited. Alibaba is a returning pick from last year's best stocks to buy list. Alibaba Group covers over 960 million users and is one of the leaders in e-commerce. Alibaba Group Holding Limited, through its subsidiaries, provides online and mobile commerce business in the People's Republic of China and internationally. Alibaba is worth more than $5.59 trillion and is growing rapidly. The ongoing pandemic caused disruptions to Alibaba's core business, but has not affected its competitive positioning, consumer acceptance, and the ecosystem in general. Amid all of the coronavirus, Alibaba kept growing, and its stock is up to 25% year to date. After the Singles' Day annual shopping event, the company did sales of around $74 billion, but that's not the record. Alibaba reported record sales at the 618 Shopping Festival in China with a total of $98.52 billion. The stock of Alibaba stands at $258.40 per share, and the highest price target is $314.63. Make sure to stick around for the top 3 because you will definitely regret not buying them soon. Number 7. Adobe. Adobe Incorporated operates as a diversified software company worldwide. Adobe is a leader in the digital design space, developing products for a wide range of industries and budgets. Most of these products are sold on a very reliable subscription. Adobe's Photoshop and Illustrator products make it a digital media leader. The digital media and marketing software maker earns an unbeatable earnings per share rating, which reflects a company's health on fundamental earning metrics. 99 and an SMR rating which tracks sales growth, profit margins, and return on equity. A on a scale of A+ to worst E. Adobe's revenue rose 24% year-on-year to $11.17 billion in fiscal 2019. In an environment that seems to be going completely digital, revenue has accelerated, and Adobe recently broke record sales of $3.23 billion for the 8th quarter in a row. Adobe earnings growth averaged 30% in the last 3 quarters. Adobe is the #1 stock in its industry group. Adobe stock has a current price of $483.74 and the highest price target of $507.96. Number 6. Netflix. Netflix has taken a commanding lead in the streaming video market, which has boosted the investors to bid up on the company's shares as a result. Starting as a DVD mail rental service in 1977, it began to offer streaming services in 2007 and entered into the production business with the first original series, House of Cards. With over 195 million reported subscribers as of its 2020 quarter report, the US and Canada accounted for 37% of its total subscriber base. In the September quarter, Netflix earned sales of $6.44 billion. On a year-on-year basis, Netflix's earnings rose 18% while sales climbed to 23%. Another company that faced a big profit due to the COVID-19 as the lockdown drove many people into the streaming platform. With some original hit series like Money Heist, Stranger Things, and movies like Six Underground and The Irishman, Netflix attracts people to subscribe. For December 2020, Netflix forecast earnings on sales of $6.57 billion. The Netflix stocks cost $512 with the highest target price of $700. Number 5. Tesla. Everything is evolving with us, including automotive technology, and the company Tesla is the burning example of that. And that is exactly why Tesla comes in as a good growth stock to invest in 2021. The brainchild of the billionaire Elon Musk, Tesla is having a rapid increase in sales, which has been heavily boosted by the fact that the vehicles have 0 emissions. Tesla has recently been added to the S&P 500 due to the company's rapid growth, which has blown over the predictions forecasted for the company by analysts. Tesla reported $397 million of credit sales in the last quarter. Year-to-date, Tesla shares have risen by more than 400%. With a market capitalization of around $578 billion, Tesla is the world's largest automaker by value. Elon Musk has confirmed the building of Tesla's 3rd manufacturing plant and also advised that he wants to lead up to creating and building 20 million electric vehicles per year over the next 10 years. So there is a supposition that there is just a small possibility of Tesla stock prices going down. The current Tesla stock price is $609.99 and the highest price target at $780. Number 4. Microsoft. Do you know Bill Gates? Silly question, right? This man, being one of the top 3 richest people in the world, is leading the software company Microsoft. It is a solid footing as a growth stock in 2021. Microsoft is now a tech titan worth around $1.61 trillion. Where the ongoing pandemic situation has caused some serious troubles for many stock prices, Microsoft has benefited hugely with an increase in sales due to the work-from-home implications being placed across the globe. The trends have spurred an increase in PC buying. Also, Microsoft's cloud software and services are aiding at-home workers and students. This helps the company grow by 12% year-on-year and increased its figures on sales of $37.15 billion from its September 2020 report. Microsoft expects to generate sales of $39.95 billion for Q4 2020. For the case of long-term investors, some say that there is low risk in investing in Microsoft. Whatever happens, the world will always need software and computers. The current price of Microsoft stocks stands at $210.80 and has the highest target price of $232.29. As we are entering into the top 3, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. Number 3. Facebook Incorporated. With more than 2.7 billion monthly active users, a large number of the world's population and companies use Facebook or its products. Among the 6 most popular social media platforms in the world, Facebook owns 3: WhatsApp, Instagram, and, of course, Facebook itself. Facebook's revenue grew 22% year-on-year. Facebook's monthly active users increased by 12% as of September 30th. In the 3rd quarter, Facebook's revenue grew 22% to $21.5 billion. Facebook stock has a market cap of $779.15 billion. That makes Facebook the 5th most valuable company on the S&P 500 index. The global pandemic has made it clear that while only strong companies will survive, essential companies will thrive. Facebook has been one of those essential companies as this quarter's earnings reflect the company's continuing popularity. Facebook is one of the top picks in the tech segment and can form the basis of a portfolio thanks to being high yield and having good growth points. Facebook has a current stock price of $275.70, with the highest target price of $302. Number 2. Google, Alphabet Incorporated. Alphabet Incorporated was better known by its former name, Google Incorporated, is a titan in the technological world. It oversees many businesses, including the world's largest internet search and advertising service, the popular streaming video website YouTube, the Android mobile operating system, etc. It's even become a verb. To Google something means to look it up on a web. Google's Android operating system enjoys roughly 75% of the global market share, and Google is the default search engine for Android. Google has firmly entrenched itself as the world's go-to search site. The search giant controls more than 88% of the US market and more than 92% of the global market share. Now, Google has a market capitalization of over $1.2 trillion, which makes it one of the 4 in the trillion-dollar club. In the September 2020 quarter, Google earnings rose 24% from a year earlier, with also a rise in revenue of 14% to $46.17 billion. Google has diversified investment in itself. Its portfolio of products ranges from self-driving cars to YouTube, and from artificial intelligence to cloud and voice search. Do you think you can change searching from Google and watching videos on YouTube that easily? We also don't think so. So Google can be a good choice for investment in 2021. The Google stocks currently cost $1,773.78 and have the highest target price of $1,800.09. Number 1. Amazon. Amazon is one of the top 3 largest companies in the world and is still expanding for further greatness, and this is attracting investors from all across the globe to invest within this global smash of a company. Amazon is rather the newest company joining the trillion-dollar club, making its CEO, Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man. The leading e-commerce site dominates with its online shopping space with zero inventory cost. And guess what? The COVID-19 pandemic helped boost the company's performance. Another company reaping advantages from the pandemic. In the third quarter of 2020, Amazon made $96.1 billion in net sales, a 37% increase. Amazon sees fourth quarter revenue in the range of $112 billion to $121 billion, or 28% to 38% growth over the fourth quarter last year. Amazon is literally getting their hands into almost everything. Amazon is also heavily involved and is reported to be the number 1 participant in the cloud computing market. Now it's also taking on the nearly $4 trillion healthcare market, which could keep Amazon stock growing for years if it succeeds. Amazon is a big potential growth stock to invest in 2021, with a market capitalization of $1.56 trillion. The Amazon stocks are currently selling at $3,124.92, with the highest target price of $4,500. No one can tell what the future holds, and that's true for the stock market as well. By analyzing the data available, we make some strong predictions and ride the wave. Investing for the long term is one of the best ways to build wealth over time. Understanding this year's unique trends should make it easier to decide on the best investments of 2021. From the performance they showed, investors are keeping their eyes on these stocks for 2021. Well guys, that's it for this video. Click the links above to check out some of our other videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. We have many great videos coming up, so see you guys in the next one.